Do you feel like you've tried everything when it comes to your health? Maybe you're struggling with stubborn weight gain around the midsection. Maybe you're struggling with brain fog. Maybe your energy taps out halfway through the day. Maybe you can't sleep through the night or wake up feeling unrecharged and maybe even more tired than when you went to bed. Maybe your mood is all over the place. Maybe your focus and retention are all over the place. And this leaves you tired, it leaves you burnt out, it leaves you not being the fullest potential of yourself at work and at home. It leaves you wanting more out of life, but not knowing how to get there. Now, if you feel like you've tried everything, I want you to know you're not alone, because we hear this over and over and over again in our practice. Thankfully, the people that come see us haven't given up, and they know there's something out there that can help them. So I want to actually start with some of the commonly overlooked areas when it comes to health that people overlook. And it's quite unfortunate because they're simple and they're free. So I'm going to give you those three things in this conversation so that you can actually start assessing if you're doing them, start doing them, and start feeling better. Because that's what I want for you. That's what my whole team wants for you, is for you to be your absolute best. You see, our mission isn't to see as many patients as possible. It's to actually help as many people as possible learn how to help themselves and train those who want to learn how to help themselves better. So our vision is to help you become your own best doctor. And in order to do so, there are certain things that you have to do that are absolutely free, and so I'm going to share them with you right now. The first thing that is going to help radically improve the quality of your life and health and vitality and focus and energy and cravings and fat burning, believe it or not, is getting more sunlight. Particularly getting sunlight within the first hour of the day and the last hour of the day. Bonus points to you if you can watch the sunrise and the sunset. The quality of your life is directly proportional to the amount of time that you spend outdoors. Now, the sunrise and the sunset are perfect bookends to your day because they signal very important cues into your body. The position of the sun regulates your hormones. For example, when you get sunlight first thing in the morning, it's going to help boost your testosterone. It's going to help regulate your cortisol. It's going to help you also increase melatonin at night. So being outdoors under natural light is crucial and extraordinarily powerful for your health and wellness. And it's something that's so easy to do, which means it's easy not to do, and it's so easy to overlook. You see, when you're outdoors, you get full spectrum lighting. Your skin, the melanin, is able to absorb all the wavelengths of light. Indoors, light bulbs are tuned to the visible spectrum of light, which means you're only getting a sliver of what the sun is putting out just so you can see what's going on around you. But the healing codes of light are infrared and ultraviolet light, which are on the opposite ends of the spectrum of what your light bulbs produce, which means you're getting virtually none of the healing benefits of what the sun has to offer. You are essentially an outdoor plant that got planted indoors. And because of that, you will never fully express yourself. In fact, for example, when you plant an orange tree indoors, it never produces any fruit. So think about somebody who's struggling with fertility. If they're never outside, if they're not getting all the codes of information from the sun, from full spectrum lighting, they're missing information that somebody who is outside is getting, that clues in your body into what time of day it is, what hormones to secrete, what organs to heal at various times of the day. All of this is dependent on your exposure to sunlight. There's a great app that I like called Circadian, and Circadian is awesome because it tells you when to go outside. If you hear some noise, that's my neighbor. He's outside. He's playing outside just like kids used to. Hey, Luca! So it's important that you do the same. Get your kids outside. This is going to help them. It's going to help their mood, their energy, their focus, their clarity, their quality of sleep, everything, including how much they eat. So if your teenagers are just raiding the fridge because they're all hungry all the time, get them outside. Same thing happens to you. When you get outside, you reduce the amount of cravings that you have because your body's getting energy from the sun. All life and all energy on this planet depends on the sun. You are not any different. You are part of nature. You are not separate from it. And when you separate yourself from nature, that's when illness sets in. So get outside. It's absolutely free. Even if it's the winter, just get the sun on your face, get it into your eyes, take off your glasses, especially sunglasses. Those are the worst thing you can do. Get as much skin exposure as you can. Again, use your judgment. The more skin exposure you get, the shorter you have to be outside and the more power you're going to extract from the sun. You're like a solar panel, right? So if I cover up my solar panel, it's not going to extract as much energy. So expose your skin and your solar panel. Your blood pressure will go down, your nitric oxide levels will improve, your immune system health will improve, vitamin D levels will improve, cravings will start to disappear and go away. Your body will be recharged because the infrared light supports our mitochondria as well. Your healing will get faster and your aging will slow down. That's all just from the sun. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 for you is to slow down your breath. Most people overbreathe, which means that we are spending so much energy in each day just breathing. In fact, an adult spends about 1,200 calories a day simply breathing. Takes a lot of work. You take 23,000 breaths a day. You consume 30 pounds of air a day, but nobody's taught people how to breathe. Breath is the direct access point to your nervous system, which means that if your breath is short and shallow, particularly if you're breathing through your mouth without even realizing it, you're sending your nervous system a signal that it's stressed out. Now, if your natural breathing pattern is short, shallow, and breathing through your mouth, that tells me that unconsciously your nervous system is stressed out. You see, just like your eyes are a window into the vascular system and the nervous system, when you look into people's retinas, you can see what's happening inside their bodies, and they say the eyes are a window into the soul. The way somebody is breathing is a window into the state of their nervous system. If somebody's breath is short, shallow, and they're mouth breathing, I already know that person's nervous system is in a state of fight or flight, leaning towards sympathetic dominance. That person is going to crave sugar throughout the day. That person is going to feel hungry at different times of the day, no matter how much they eat, because they're just burning through glucose. When you're in a fight or flight sympathetic state, you're burning glucose for energy. When you slow down your breath consciously and you start breathing through your nose with the tongue at the roof of your mouth, your nervous system immediately starts feeling soothed and nurtured. It immediately shifts into a parasympathetic state. By doing this, by breathing in for a count of 4 to 6 and out for a count of 4 to 6, you're actually increasing oxygenation to your brain and other tissue. In fact, air hunger, the urge to breathe, increases tissue oxygenation. So slowing down our breath means we burn fewer calories simply by not having to move our diaphragm 23,000 times. We can move it less. It also shifts our nervous system into a parasympathetic state. So now our digestion is better, our detox is better, our reproductive health is better, our elimination processes are better, our lymphatic system works better, our immune system works better. So just by changing your breath, slowing it down, 4 to 6 seconds in, 4 to 6 seconds out, tongue at the roof of the mouth, of course, when you're not talking, this is going to radically help you improve everything that you're chasing. Better detox, better reproductive health, more energy, more cognition, better focus, more fat burning. Okay? Everything you seek is occurring when your nervous system is in a parasympathetic state and you have direct access. It's the steering wheel to your nervous system, as I say. So slowing down the breath is going to make a huge difference. The next thing, the third thing that's hugely important is the quality of your sleep. So a few things here to improve your quality of sleep that you can check off your list if you're already doing. You want to make sure your last meal is about 3 hours before bedtime. Ideally, your last meal is before the sun sets. I know that changes with the time of the year, but that's a great goal to shoot for. After the sun goes down, turn off all overhead lighting and switch to red bulbs. This is why we include red bulbs in our package with our clients, because that immediately helps them improve their sleep. Artificial overhead lighting stimulates cortisol production, tells your body it's midday, and so you don't produce the right hormones. So your cortisol stays high, your melatonin production ends up being low or almost non-existent, and then you have broken sleep. Melatonin is your most potent antioxidant. It's one of your most powerful cancer-fighting agents, and it quenches all the free radicals while you're sleeping. It also helps your mitochondria function better. So you want to have good mitochondrial health. You want to have good melatonin production, which is going to help improve your quality of sleep. Now, here's what also happens when you get good sleep. You become less leptin resistant and you make less ghrelin. So leptin, being leptin sensitive, means that you get the proper hunger cues. When you eat the right amount of food, your body tells you you're full, you're not hungry anymore. People who are leptin resistant, sleep deprived often, or people who abuse the artificial lighting, they're typically going to become leptin resistant, which means they never get the hunger cue that they're full. So they never feel satisfied or satiated when they eat. The other hormone, ghrelin tells us to eat. It actually is our hunger stimulating hormone. So if ghrelin is high, then we just feel hungry all the time. So if your ghrelin is high and you're leptin resistant, you crave food all day and you never feel satisfied, which leads to endless, food consumption and never feeling good about it. Okay. And then if you're mouth breathing, it changes the way your food tastes. And so these three things are all pieced together. And you can tell, I hope, that I'm passionate about this topic because I see this over and over again that gets missed. So 3 things that you can do if you're not doing: get outside, get the circadian app. It tells you what times of day to go outside to get the best effect. Tells you when the sun is rising, when the sun is setting. Make that a priority to your day. Secondly, slow down your breathing. Breathe in and out through your nose as much as possible, and in for a count of 4 to 6. This is going to help regulate your nervous system when you're at rest, when you're sitting at your desk, when you're in bed, when you're reading a book. Bring your attention back to your breath. It's going to make a huge difference, and it's going to shift you into a state where your body is naturally burning more fat. That gives you endless energy. Okay, fat is an infinite reservoir of energy that's available to you immediately if you change the state of your nervous system. And the third thing is prioritize sleep. So a couple things about sleep is meal timing, lighting, the room should be cold, use linen sheets, okay, get a comfortable pillow, sleeping position, typically whatever's most comfortable for you, but we suggest sleeping on your side. Try to avoid too many liquids before meals. 3 hours before your bedtime is when your last meal should be. And last thing, tape your mouth at night. This ensures nasal breathing. And of course, if you have an obstruction or something else going on there, get that checked out, get that corrected. But breathing through your nose is going to help you start dreaming again, feel more restored, probably improve your snoring if you are snoring. And it's going to make a huge difference in terms of your blood sugar, your cortisol levels, and how you feel when you wake up the next day. So these are the things I want you to start doing. If you're already doing these things and you're still not feeling like, hey, I've tried, Sachin, you're telling me this, I still feel like I've tried everything, then I would love to set up a metabolic roadmapping call. This roadmapping call is a 45-minute session that's absolutely free, where my team will sit down with you, go over an extensive intake form where we start becoming your metabolic detectives and figuring out what's missing. This form is really easy to fill out. It takes about 15 minutes. It's about 300 questions, and you just circle 0 to 3, depending on if that symptom is occurring or not. From that, we will create a roadmap for you. That roadmap will tell you exactly what's going on, and it'll tell us exactly what you need to do to get your metabolism and your health and your lifestyle moving in the right direction so you can have an extraordinary quality of life, which is what I know you want, especially if you're still watching this video. And from here, we'll be able to determine if we can help you or if you just need to do a few things yourself, and we'll set you on your way. But our commitment to you is that we are going to find what is going on. We're going to find the root cause and then come up with a plan to help you fix it. This call is absolutely free. It's our mission to help more people get healthy and to help them become their own best doctor so they can experience their own medicine. So if that's you, we'd love to have that conversation with you. And of course, if we can help you, because that's what accelerates the results, is coaching and accountability and a commitment and also having a community, then we are happy to do that as well. We have a fantastic program that is the #1 program for all of functional medicine practitioners. We see the most practitioners in our office than anyone else. And we also teach and train practitioners in this field of expertise, and they get amazing results just like we do. So we're super passionate to help you, super committed to help you. I'll drop a link where you can learn more information, set up that free call. It's no obligation. It will absolutely, just filling out the form will change your life. And we'd love to support you in any way that we can so you can feel your best. So use these tips. If you're already doing them, let's jump on a call. Let's make sure we turn over every rock in your metabolic health and function. And let's show you what you are capable of when you have the right coaching, the right accountability, the right community, a high level of commitment, and most importantly, a plan. We'll help you create that. Until then, my name is Sachin, the proud founder of the Living Proof Institute. Super stoked to connect with you and very excited to help support you in your health so you can feel your absolute best, because that's what I know deep down inside you know you deserve. I know you deserve it because I know I deserve it as well, and I want to help you accomplish that as well. Until next time, much love, much light. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.